Short squeeze in Faraday future.
Let's go. What's going on, guys? Let us know in the comments below. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. Look at that, plus 108% just right now, changing by the minutes, 5%, 5% higher, lower. Let's see what happens. First of all, here you have like this latest uptrend, more than 145% in just 4 hours, we could say. These are 1 hour candles, and you can see the volatility is insane right now. In the previous video, the thing is, like, we were talking about this kind of triangle that was formed with the resistance level and the support area, and we were asking you which direction do you think will it take, and finally it broke to the upside. It got rejected at the previous rejection area. It got the perfect retest right there, and from there, wow. Did you expect this? Because we could expect some kind of breakout to the upside. It was the other possibility, but this movement, wow, completely insane. What is going on, guys?
Yes, remember guys to subscribe to Trading HC to watch more videos like this. And I gotta tell you guys, it's like this rectangle that I just drew. This is like market manipulation at its best, you know, because in normal behaviors it will follow the downtrend, but then look at the gap and the retest. It's like something happened there, like they started to pump up the stock. And this is obviously an artificial movement. It happens every time these stocks we have, because the volatility, it can be high. We're talking about a market cap of 93 million. It's not like Nvidia that has a market cap of $3 trillion. Here is more easier. It's easier to, you know, to get these type of moves. But obviously it had to be coordinated.
Why do you think this is going on, guys? Do you agree this is market manipulation or some kind of movement like that? Do you think this is for another reason? Let us know in the comments below. We are happy to read all your comments and opinions always. In the next video, we can read all of them. And you know, we haven't seen what is going on with this stock in Reddit. I will check it just right now. But from the technical side, very interesting. This movement was completely unexpected, we could say, because the downtrend that we have been experiencing since, let me draw the vertical line right there, since the mid-August, more or less, it was a movement of more than minus 60% if we don't take into account the previous downside movement. And you know, this happened during 7 days a week, and this was just corrected to the upside in a couple of days. So, wow, what a bullish movement. But the thing is, will this continue or not? What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and the thing, guys, is like we have to go back a little bit to understand what's happening with future intelligent analytic. The thing here is like we experience like this, and we are watching here on the left, like the 8,000% performance. So obviously this happened before, and even more incredible. You know, the performance there was absolutely nuts. Can they replicate that again? That's the key question here.
Yeah, exactly. That was, you know, the trade of the year. We analyzed that in the previous video. If you bought at the lower pile and you sold at the highest, right now, could this be the start again? Could this be like a real short squeeze? Because we have experienced this 100% to the upside. But talking about the volatility of this type of stocks, 184% since that lowest part, more or less, it's not like a big move per se, you know. Obviously, it's a good percentage. If you bought there and you sell here, it's a nice profit in a couple of hours, you know, well, a couple of hours, but a couple of days. But the thing is, like, in these stocks, we saw 1,000%, even with this one, 8,000%, something like that. Also, the opposite is true. This could just be like a small upside movement, as we saw in the past. For instance, in the 25th of June, I draw the vertical line right there. You can see the upside movement was 250%, and from there, it started to go lower. And then we have similar moves right here, another 50% to the upside. This one during July, the percentage was like 54% again, 52. And you know, sometimes you see these movements and they don't continue, and sometimes they do. And the difficult thing, in my opinion, is to catch the big ones, you know, because you can't sometimes guess if it is going to be more than 1,000%, just 50%, 100. How do you guys think you could kind of manage to know the situation of this movement to the upside, and how do you think it will continue? Let us know below.
Look at that. We have all the trading volume around this area between $7 and $2. So obviously there is no much resistance if it continues to go like up like that, you know. The thing here is like we need to pay attention to the short term, because obviously this move that happened back in May, it had a duration of 5 days, 5 trading days. It started in Monday and it finished on Friday. So Friday, that was the best day to sell the stock at that particular point. It started to go back, to go down. And here it could happen the same, but the problem is we are on Thursday. So what's going to happen? Is it a move of 2 days, or maybe will it continue the following week?
Exactly, that's a very good question right there. For instance, let's go to the daily chart to see the bigger picture right here, very, very fast. And right now, it doesn't seem like the uptrend is as big as we mentioned. Looking at the past movement that we had, this completely insane, more than 7,000, 8,000%. But it could be, another replica of that movement. So that's our question for you. Do you think this would be the same or not? And what are the reasons behind it? And the interesting thing is to see after the stock split, yeah, we can see with more detail in the 30-minute chart, for instance. After the stock split, we saw the stock started to go lower with the earnings the same. And right now, it's like they reached this level of 2.60 more or less, the last lower level that we have right here. And from there, without news, without after that downtrend before the after the stock split and the earnings, the price started to skyrocket. Why is this happening, guys? I'm very interested in knowing your opinion. Join the debate below. Subscribe to Trading HD. Check our other videos right here. Trading HD Show podcast. Welcome. Let's go.
Remember to subscribe.